friends, welcome to Nabla online maths. In this video, we are going to learn how to solve absolute linear equations. And I have two examples on the board for us to solve. And before we solve these two examples, let me explain the meaning of absolute in mathematics. In mathematics, the absolute of a number is either positive or negative aspect of the number. For example, if I have absolute of 3, my answer can be plus 3 or minus 3. In short, we'll write it as plus or minus 3. So this is the meaning of absolute in mathematics. So if I have, let's say, absolute of 7, my answer can be plus 7 or minus 7. That's just what absolute means in mathematics. So now, to solve example 1, I have absolute of 2x minus 7 is equal to 5. For me to solve this particular equation, I have to take the absolute sign. So by taking the absolute sign, I will now have 2x minus 7, which is equal to plus or minus 5, because the absolute of this is giving me 5. But I have to make sure that this one is in two parts. So I'll write plus or minus 5. After this, I will now split this into two equations. That is 2x minus 7 is equal to 5. Or 2x minus 7 is equal to minus 5. I'm separating the signs to get the two equations. After this, I will now solve these two linear equations. And at the end, I'll have two answers. So here, I will solve this by gathering like terms. So I have 2x. 1 minus 7 goes to joint plus 5. It will now be plus 7. That will be equal to 5 plus 7. You know, when a negative number crosses equal sign, it becomes positive. So turning this one will be plus 7. I will now have 2x is equal to 5 plus 7 is 12. After this, I have to divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 2 here, so that I can solve for x. I have 2x over 2 is equal to 12 over 2. X will take 2 will take 2, then x will be equal to 12 over 2, which is 6. Solving this part 2, I have to gather like terms. Then I have to here to be 2x is equal to minus 5. When minus 7 goes there, it will be plus 7. Then 2x is equal to minus 5 plus 7 is plus 2. That is positive 2. I have to divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 2. Meaning 2x over 2 is equal to 2 over 2. And this 2 will take away this 2. X will be equal to 2 over 2, which is 1. We can conclude by saying that, therefore, x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 6. So these are the answers for this absolute equation. Let's go to example 2. Example 2, I have the absolute of 4x plus 2 is equal to 10. This means that I'll write 4x plus 2 is equal to plus or minus 10. Because we know that absolute of 4x plus 2 will be two answers, plus and negative. So I will now split this one into two equations. That is 4x plus 2 is equal to positive 10. Or 4x plus 2 is equal to minus 10. I will now solve these two linear equations separately. So to solve this, I have 4x is equal to 10. When positive 2 goes here, it will be minus 2. Then 4x is equal to 10 minus 2 is 8. Here I have to divide by the coefficient of x, which is 4. So it will be 4x over 4 is equal to 8 over 4. And x will be equal to 8 over 4 is 2. Solving this part 2, I have to gather like terms. Meaning 4x is equal to minus 10. When 2 goes there, it will be minus 2. Then 4x is equal to minus 12. I have to divide by the coefficient of x here, which is 4x over 4 is equal to minus 12 over 4. And x will be equal to minus 3, because 12 over 4 is 3. But we have negative sign there, so it will be minus 3. I will now conclude by saying that, therefore, x is equal to minus 3 or x is equal to plus 2. And this one too is the solution of this particular example. Now, some students always make mistake by working only the positive aspect of this. Like absolute of 4x plus 2 is equal to 10. The student will just say 4x plus 2 is equal to 10 and solve it only this part and get one answer. When you do that, you lose marks for this particular side too. So you have to be very, very careful. When the question is having an absolute sign, you have to work it into parts. So what we solve today is linear absolute equations. Next time, we'll be looking at quadratic absolute equations. After that, we'll move to when the power is 3, power is 4, how you solve them. Thank you for watching this video. If this is your first time of watching, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nabla Online Maths, so that you'll be notified anytime a new video is being uploaded. You can also share my Facebook post for others to watch. Thank you once again and have a nice day. Bye bye.